It's been 3 months since I last recorded a video on this channel. Um, Pretty much what's been going on is not a lot of good stuff, but the thing is, I don't try to look at the bad stuff too much anymore. I try to just stay positive and focus on the good in my life. Um, like the the worst thing that possibly could have happened within like the past couple of fucking days. Um, a kid from my high school sadly passed away. That I went to school with, and personally, I wasn't too close with the guy. Um, but in my opinion, it's always way too soon for people of my age to pass away. Sorry, I'm just putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. Um, and there's no reason why someone should pass away at such a young age. And it was a sad thing that how he died. And that's like the worst thing that could happen in someone's life is their brother, their son, their daughter, their sister dying at a young age and not being able to live their life fully because of medical reasons or anything else. And the worst thing that I'm really thinking about, that just recently happened to me personally was I accidentally broke my monitor. Um, and I guess the reason why that's one of the saddest things that has happened to me is because I don't yeah, sure, I have friends here at college. Don't get me wrong. But playing video games with people from back home, um, and just playing video games in general has helped me with so many issues and things that go on in my life. When I was feeling super suicidal, a couple years ago, video games were the only thing that really helped pull me out of it, and it would keep me distracted and preoccupied with, what I'm doing with my hands, holding a controller or holding a mouse and keyboard, and it helped. It helped me get better. It helped me stop seeing things in such a negative light. And everyone, says, "Oh, it's just a monitor; it can be replaced." And I'm like, "Yes, I understand that." But when it's something that provides me with an escape from a situation I'm in, or from people that I don't like being around, it helps. And obviously, you guys can tell that I don't have my usual microphone, the one I usually am holding. Um, that sadly broke, but I'm working to get replacements and stuff for all my streaming stuff. Obviously, I still have my Xbox. It's right here. It's right next to me. But my monitor is that I broke sadly. It's sitting in my closet. Um, and it hurts because breaking that thing was it sucked. And I still think about it, and I still wonder why it happened and why I did what I did. But it's in the past, and I guess just doing things on YouTube is not necessarily what I really want to do right now. Because yeah, sure, I want to record videos, but it's just I don't know what to record. And like I told you guys within the first couple of videos on this channel, there is going to be uploads when I feel like it, and these uploads are completely raw, unscripted for one. Obviously, I might gather facts about the video that I'm doing, if it's one that's important to me. But my videos are raw, me naturally, uncensored, um, and just I upload when I feel like it, not on a certain day or a certain week. Like I said, and I guess what I'm doing to make this video is kind of just I guess not necessarily as a check-in, but as an update. just because something negative happens in your life, just because you break something that's important to you, or you break your phone on accident, or your phone breaks, or something, you know, slightly traumatic happens, right? Doesn't mean that, it's the end of the world. It's the end all be all. No, it's not. Um, Currently, right now, I'm sitting at a spot in life where I'm not happy, but I'm not sad. It's give and pull. I'm either pulling sad or I'm pulling happy. For depending on the day. Um, Today I was on the more happier side of things. I finally got more work coming in. So I was super happy that I was able to get some hours in today because I owe my landlord money. I have to pay my roommate for internet and like and I still owe money to my college for this semester, which sucks. And like I I want to say that it's like a lot of my issues, like my stress, come from money based reasons. I didn't grow up wealthy, um, and I grew up in a household where I had two older sisters and I have a pet dog. And sure, I'd say that I live um, at a comfortable level for how much my parents make and how much they provide for us. Um, but there's always room for growth. There's always room for more. Not saying that I want more. Well, I do want more, but not saying that like I need more. I need more because I don't want to sound like a jackass. Because I try not to be. Um, what I'm, I guess I wish that I had the money to where I wouldn't be stressed. Um, because my car, I own a 2005 Mini Cooper S, and I'm selling it just to pay for rent. And that's what's really fucking upsetting because I got the car during fucking last year of November and I worked my ass off for that car. I mean, like I'd go over to my uncle's house, do whatever he needed for like a lot of time, and even afterwards, after he gave it to me, I would still go over and I would still work for him. Some weekends, help him out with whatever he needed done, because my cousin, he's in the Navy, and my other cousin, is in Tennessee, so it's like I'm, the closest relative, to him that's, you know, always ready to work, that's always ready to help out, I guess. That's, has nothing on his plate really. Um, I mean, and I guess the reason why I don't have much on my plate, you know, in regards to like timing wise, it's like, is because I don't like being around people. Um, I think people just piss me off. The way that they think, the way that they act a lot of the time. A lot of the people in my community, and by my community, I mean, look at the hair, wrong hand, look at that. Just guess what community. I guess it's like it just stems from just like I'm just annoyed with everyone. And it's like I try not to like get annoyed easily, but I do. Um, and I'm trying to like not get annoyed. I'm trying to keep my emotions to like a minimum, to not show too much emotions. And I've done that, right? And I guess like the way that I also live my life is I go with the flow. Like if I'm not feeling good, I don't try to, battle it. I just let it cruise. I just let shit happen. Because what's the point of, being like, okay, well I have to do this, but I'm nervous about it. Go with the flow. Feel it out, you know. I'm going to fucking Italy in May. I'm nervous as fucking shit. Okay, I've never been out the country. I got my passport and shit, right? I've never been out the country, right? It's like I've only been to like Ohio. Uh, I live in Jersey, PA, North, North, fucking Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, um, Virginia, West Virginia. Like I've been to like a bunch of different states and shit, right? But the thing is, I'm there for a week, and it's like I'm also gonna be in Italy for a week. But the thing is, I'm also going to France too, and it's this is where it hits you. I'm stressed because of my stomach. My stomach is a main contributor of my stress from making me have nervous, upset stomachs to making me be late for certain events. Every day in high school, I would either force myself to throw up, so I didn't have a nervous throw up later in the day or later in that morning, and it would suck because what do you mean I'm in the bathroom dry heaving and throwing and forcing myself to throw up just because I'm scared, because I'm nervous? No human can live without fear, and I don't care. It's impossible. It's like you can say like, "Oh, I only fear God," as you should, because God, it's legit Him. Um, but it's like every person has a fear. I have a couple fears myself. I have um, a fear of the ocean. I have a fear of what's in the ocean. Um, I wouldn't say it's a fear, but I just don't like it when people touch their eyes. Like when people put their contacts in and take them out and they touch their fucking eye. I hate that. It's weird to me. It's disgusting, personally. I don't like it, and it makes my eyes tear up. Um, and I forget how to pronounce it. I can look it up, right? I can look it up, and I have how do you pronounce this shit? Phobia. I have phobia, which that's the fear of failure. I hate failing. I am my parents' only son, and the fear of failing to me is scarier than anything else because I know I'm good. I know I'm destined for greatness, and I'm told that I'm very gifted and I'm special in ways that I don't even fucking know yet. With my Because people tell me that I have intelligence and that I just don't put it towards the right things. I guess because I do stupid projects and decide to do stupid shit, right? Um, I'm told that, that I don't put in as much effort as I should with like school. And I mean, it's technically my grades show, I sit at like a B and C average, sometimes a D, not often anymore. But like I'm in the low B's, high C's area, and so I'm sitting between there, and it's like I'm an average guy, when it comes to school. But when it comes to some shit that I'm interested in, dude, I don't care. I'm a smart ass motherfucker. I'm like Albert Einstein, right? Or whatever that motherfucker's name is. See, it's like exactly. I'm not smart with that shit, but it's like I'm I guess I'm smart with things that I like, and I guess that's just most people, but um, I don't apply myself, is what my dad tells me. He tells me that I'm smart, but I don't apply myself. Because the worst thing is, I grew up with a fucking sister that got straight A's all throughout fucking elementary school to middle school to even most of high school. And how the fuck am I supposed to grow up and be my own person when I'm living in the shadow that my oldest sister decided to set in stone, setting that, you know, that she's smart and that she's knows shit and that she's really educated. It's like I think that the only class I genuinely got A's all throughout elementary and all throughout high school was fucking physical education, and that says something. And it's not fucking hard to fucking you know get A's in that. What's really hard is to fucking fail that shit. And I mean I do sometimes I get A's on tests and shit. Um, like math and social studies were my two biggest fucking. They were my two biggest motherfuckers, right? That I was fantastic at. I took algebra, like two, because we were forced to take algebra two, right? And I would, excuse me, I would legit get the paper, do everything, right? Get the test, fill it out, hand it back to the teacher, and I had a couple people in that class that I knew better than others, and she'd be like, okay, thanks. I'm like, hey, can I go to the bathroom? She'd be like, yeah, sure. I'd go, I'd come back, and she's like, you got a 100. I'm like, sweet, whatever. I don't care. It's easy, right? It's math. Or it's like social studies. I got suspended, right, for, drugs, and I came back, didn't really get much time to study. And I took the test and I got an 80 fucking 2, which was higher than most people in that class that actually did probably study. Um, I'm good at, social studies. I'm good at math to some degree. Um, but I don't apply myself. Um, I, and it kind of like stems down to like why I have that fear of failure. Because it's like, if I'm not, if I know that I'm not going to be the greatest at everything, just focus on one or two things. And that's kind of what I did. I focused on social studies. I actually read the history books. I read them when, we were supposed to read them, not just skim through them or, oh, that's what's going to be on the test. Jot that down. I actually did read them. I did try. And I mean, it sucks because it's just like, whatever at this point in time. But it's like, who cares? Who cares? Because that shit's not really useful in college unless you're going to school for that. Um, And it's the same thing with being a technician. I never wanted to fail as a technician, and that's why I was like so scared about like this past summer because I got two jobs working at two different shops, part time for both. Um, at one shop I wasn't even a technician. I was a technician's helper. And at another shop I was a technician. And it sucked because being a technician's helper is not what I wanted. But I still took the job because guess what? It was a job. Um, and then when I worked as a technician, it sucked. I mean, seriously, I picked a flat rate, because it's like whatever, I needed that, and I needed to do shit right, and I got shit done, and that's what fucked me over. Picking that one shop. Um, what happened was I trusted them. I trusted them with the fact that I was joining the industry. And this is not a representation of everyone that goes to um, fucking Universal Technical Institute or UTI as it's known as. Um, this is not a representation of everyone that goes there, but they were shitty techs. They didn't care. They didn't do shit properly. Um, and it just stems as they're shitty people. They're horrible individuals that don't care and that are trying to make a quick buck. So there's nothing that I could do in that aspect, but I was owed at the end of the summer. I was owed $1,800, and I was not paid that $1,800. And the reason why that number is so important is because I was $1,600 in debt to my landlord still. Do the math. 1,800 subtracted by 1,600, right? Guess what's left? $200. I would have had $200, right? And I was working every day for my landlord, right? So I would have made 1,600. I would have made 1600, right? 1600 plus the 200. If I didn't spend it, right? Plus, I got 200 from my landlord, from working and shit, right? Roughly around 200, around that number. Um, after I got the 1600 paid for. That is a total of 2,000 fucking dollars, roughly around there, roughly around $2,000, right? That would have gone towards my second semester, which I'm in my second semester. I'm not gonna have the money, and guess what? Guess what we did? Guess what? I sat down with my landlord. We ran through the numbers, and even if I worked for him like a set number of hours every single day after like my 10-hour classes and shit, right? Because he only works till fucking 4 because he's on the older side. He doesn't want to throw his back out again, and so he only works till 4. My classes end at fucking 2 now, so I'm only making 2 hours a fucking day, right? Times that by 5. Really? That's. I'm sorry, but that's just not enough time. And he's like, you're still going to owe set number, right? I'm like, shit. And I'm just thinking, if I was paid that 1,800 that I was supposed to be paid for the jobs that I did, I would not be in this pickle. I would be scot free, right? No sweat on my ball hairs, pretty much. And it sucks because it's another thing, the feel of failure. And it's like, I don't want to fail as a tenant and not be able to pay the guy because he's giving me hospitality, he's understanding, and I got work today. So, hey, I'm up, in some regards. But still, I've been out a week for the past like 6 weeks. It's like, how am I supposed to make the money if you don't give me the hours? Which is understandable, yeah, you're on vacation, whatever. But you could still, give me most stupid jobs like you do. Like it's just dumb. But that's one thing, and that's like I try my hardest with anything and everything, and it's like that's just the sad side of the spectrum, right? It's like trying your hardest and knowing that you're still gonna fail, or you have a set number of things in your life go great, and then your life goes to shit with one fucking event. And yeah, I know I'm swearing a lot in this video. YouTube is not gonna like this. YouTube is gonna hate this for me swearing. But this is just me. I swear a lot, as an individual. And I don't know if that's just because that's just who I am, or if that's just why I don't know. I just do it, right? But it's like, why? Why should It's like, why does my life do that? Where I have, like, as an example, five good things happen, you know, but then every day is a pendulum, it's shit swings back and forth between good and bad, good and bad, good and bad, right? Five good things happen. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Boom, one bad thing. One bad thing completely ruins either my week, my day, my month. It's like, and it sucks, right? I get my car. Boom. What happens? Check engine light. I resolve that. Get my car registered. Get it insured. Bada bing, bada boom. Fuguzi, Fagazo. Bada, it's gone, right? That issue's out the way. Okay, boom. Guess what happens? Motor seizes. Shit. Buy another motor. Almost $900 down the drain for that. The people that are installing it, at the shop that I'm working at, that is filled with certain special individuals, and by special I mean real special, extra chromey kind of shit. They fucked my supercharger up. They fucked so many things up, and they were doing it for free. And you want to know why they were doing it for free? Because they're fucking idiots. Because they can't do shit properly. And because they went to UTI, the school for the people that are stupid and that don't know where the fuck to get a good education. For fucking, because UTI doesn't charge that much, and neither does UNOH, University of Northwestern Ohio. Guess what? They were going to quote me $1,500 for like a semester, right? Because I'm sleeping in like prison style place with 5 other guys, right? So you know damn well it's gonna stink like a fucking motherfucker in that bitch. And then you don't get to keep any of the tools. All you get is just a paper that says that, yeah, I can work on cars. And the worst part is it's 9 hours away. I'd have to take a damn train there. I'm not taking a train nowhere, dude. It's like, what the hell? Hell no. And it's like the education. The only thing that they had there that my school does not have, a drift pad. Wow. A drift pad. Wow, so I can do it's like, yeah, cool, right? Neato. But who gives a shit, dude? Go to an abandoned parking lot and do that. It's like, come on. And it's like they fucked me over because they told me, yeah, go to college, focus on school, don't worry about it, we got you. It sat from August to like October, right? And I kept checking in on them, like, hey, when is my car getting done? When's my car getting done? And I know their hand signals. I know what they do because I work there. I know what they do, when a customer's on the phone and they're wondering when the fuck their car is going to be done. Because guess what? I had to learn those hand signals. I had to learn those silent moments. I had to learn, what they did and when they did. And my dad was getting so fed up. He called a tow truck to tow it out the way. And guess what they did? They put a tarp over it. And then they put a fucking busted up piece of shit Jeep in front of it. Trying to make it so where it's like, oh, we can't take the car. Motherfucker, I was already home the past weekend. Guess what I did? I fucking walked in, talked to the cunt of a fucking Russian man and his stupid bitch wife. And I was like, hey, how you guys doing? Whatever, yada, yada, yada. Acting all fucking chill. And I walked into the spot, where all the lifts are, the actual shop and shit. Took my keys off the hook. Tried starting it, started, but it was super fucking rough at idle. So guess what I did? The battery is dead, so I just took my key, and thankfully it's 2005, and thankfully it's got a nice little key slot in that door handle, because guess what I did? I locked that bitch, and I took the keys, gave it to my dad, told him, guess what? Call a tow truck, get it out of there, because these guys are fucking idiots, right? And I'm getting messages, right? I can't even pull up some of these messages, because it's funny as shit, because I'll pull up the one on Facebook that this guy, that he sent me through his girlfriend's account. He's like, and this is how I know that he's one of the special ones with the extra chromie. He can't spell for shit. He's like, yo, been trying to get a hold of you and your dad for the past month to finish up your car, dude, and then show up and take the keys. That's not cool, dude. Like, I'm like, fuck you. First and foremost, you have not been working on my car. Second, why is it taking you so fucking long to work on a car? It's an engine swap, right? And the thing is, yes, I understand. As a mechanic myself, engine swaps are not easy. But we've been working on this shit since fucking what? June? Why is it taking you so long? And that was sent, and I think it was sent October 20th. It shouldn't take you that fucking long, right? I don't care. There's no benefit that I can give him. There's no discount. There's no nothing. There's nada that I can give that man. And it makes me hate people even more. And it's like, I don't like people naturally. I don't like myself. What makes you think I'm going to like anybody else, really? It's like, I don't care for most people in this world. And like, people like that, people that lie to me, that try to deceive me, that try to deceive my own fucking family, you can lie to me, but don't lie to my dad. Don't lie to my mother. Don't lie to my sisters. Because I don't care. I can call my sister a bitch, but you can't. At the end of the day. It's just like that. All right? Because you can try to trick me. But the second you trick my family is the second that I will take your ass, run you through the mud, fucking throw you in a fucking gutter, drown you, take you out, make sure your body dries, and I burn your bitch ass. Because I don't give a flying fuck, right? Like, I don't care. You can hate on me, but you can't hate on my family. Because my family has done nothing but, nice things, been nice to you, been nice to your shitty fucking family, right? Been nice to been nice to my so-called workmates, right? I don't care. If you're not going to work my car, I get to slander you as much and as hard as I fucking want. And guess what? You know what? Tomorrow, be ready for an upload about a whole background of these motherfuckers. And I'm coming with pictures, motherfucker. That might be the only video that I edit. I don't care. It might just be the only video I edit on this channel because I'm tired, right? And I'm not going to let this thing go without being said, right? I'm posting it on the internet. I will spread it. I will slander his name. I will slander all their names. I don't care. Because you play with me, and I'm coming for keeps, motherfucker. I take your name. I take you. I'm going to look like Killmonger with fucking, battle scars of every nigga I killed. I don't care. Right? So it's like, fuck you. And that's what makes me hate people, is people try doing stupid shit. Right? Like, don't lie to me. Don't try to deceive me. Don't try to do this shit to me. Because I'm not the one. I ain't the one, motherfucker. Right? And it's like, I guess this has gone from like an update of like, how I am, or like, shit that's just going on with my life, to like, just like a rant at this point. So I guess that's what I'm going to title this video, where I've been in like a rant about shit. So, quick, quick end to the story, but you guys will definitely hear this shit tomorrow. Their shop closed down. They're up for foreclosure. I'll even give the fucking address. I'll tell you guys, hey, you want to buy that fucking spot? You want to buy it, burn it down for an insurance, do it. I don't give a shit, right? Do whatever the hell you want to do. It's your property then, right? But like, other than that, college is college, motherfucker. You either having a good time or you're having a bad time. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I will say though, try to live life positively, as positive as you possibly fucking can. That's what I'm doing. I'm making do. Like I said, I go with the flow, and apparently, everyone says that that's a bad thing to do. Apparently, it's so bad to go with the fucking flow and have low expectations for everything. Apparently, that's so bad. Like, I said that during like a meeting or something with like this chick, and she's like, "That's kind of unhealthy." I'm like, "Why is it unhealthy?" To understand that no one is going to give you the satisfaction or give you the, what you need. Oh my God, I'm so excited to go home. Guess what, motherfucker? Your parents might hit a fucking deer on the goddamn highway or some shit. And guess what? They're not coming to pick you up. Keep your expectations low. My dad hit 2 deers in 1 day with his car. Keep your expectations low. Obviously, yeah. Oh my God, I'm excited for this date with this guy. Oh my God, he stood me up. Keep your expectations low. If you keep your expectations low, nothing can jump out. Nothing can, hop on out of you like a Pokemon in the goddamn bushes in a game, bro. Like, just keep your expectations as low as possible, because then you won't be surprised when something goes wrong. Like, when it came to, you having my car worked on at that shop, obviously, I had my expectations low. They went to school at UTI. And guess what? At my school, all they do is clown UTI because they have horrible teachers there. Their students suck, right? And guess what? It's cheap as shit. Are you gonna trust a tech that went to school at a cheap place, or are you gonna trust a tech that went to school at an expensive place that gets to go study abroad, that gets to learn all about exotic cars, like me, motherfucker, right? Obviously, yeah, I'm putting my ass up on a high ass pedestal, but guess what? I'm also paying to be here. I'm paying for a high ass education. My books cost probably more. All my books together probably cost more than UTI even costs. Just in itself. I mean, seriously, I'm looking at my bookshelf right here, 400, 200, $150, right? And that's just the books that I just have up here. I have more books back home that I bought for automotive. So, I don't care. Like, I think that I can put myself up on a higher pedestal, or anyone else that's gone here. Because guess what? You pay for the education, right? You get in what you get out. You put in a lot of money. You better get a goddamn good education out of it, right? Yeah, sure, I could have been like, yeah, I want to be here for 4 years, but I'd rather be working, which is why I switched back to the 2 year. And honestly, it was a great idea. I think it was probably one of my best ideas to switch back to the 2 year. Um, like if it's like and it's like I kept my expectations low after I got sick, after I got food poisoned from this school. Obviously that shit wouldn't happen at UTI, but then again, UTI sucks. It runs year round. You don't get no summer vacation, you don't get no winter break, you don't get no spring break. You definitely don't get to have fucking fun. The only thing you get is weekends, motherfucker, if that, I believe, right? So why would you go to that school? 56 weeks. Because you cram it in. You're not going to retain that information if you cram it in. Stretch it, bro. You gotta stretch. 2 years. 2 years, bro. 2 years. And you'll be better. I'm doing engine performance. This is my third engines class. This is my fourth electrical class. I'm about to take a fifth one after April 10th. I don't care. I'm getting more than what most people are there. It doesn't matter, right? Yada yada yada. Fuck it. All right. And it sucks because it gives a bad representation of shops. Like that shop, I believe, just like gave me a bad. I wouldn't say a bad reputation of a technician, because it hasn't. But that shop no longer exists. So it's like every time I feel like I put down a job application, I'm putting in a ghost. I feel like I'm playing like I feel like I'm doing a time trial right now. I got a ghost of a car right next to me, and I'm just fucking competing against it. And it doesn't matter. It's fucking null. It's void. It doesn't fucking matter. It's gone. It's and it sucks because it's like I wish nothing but the best for people, but and it's like I try not to be um like a person that holds grudges, but it's like I don't know. I can't forgive this motherfucker, right? It's like I feel like Eric or Kirk, trying to fucking forgive Drewski for the skit. Like this is it's like no, I'm not fucking forgiving you. I refuse. Um, but pretty much um just just living with shit, dude. And it's like living with the fucking fact that it's like I have to do certain things, or I have to make a set number of fucking like cash like by a set date. It just sucks. Or that I have to pay back my school and shit. And it's like, but that's the negatives. Why focus on the negatives? And guess what? I even got a therapist now. Me? Get a therapist? My therapist is screaming. My therapist is screaming, cursing out fucking people, breaking shit, like driving. I got a fucking person that I gotta talk to. It's like having a girlfriend again. It's nice, but at the same point in time, it feels weird. It's like what? Like yeah, sure. Last year I had to do counseling because it's like I said I was gonna kill myself. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that now. It's like I feel better, and it's like I'm doing better, and I guess yeah, that's what's important. But it's like whatever, dude. It's so weird having a therapist. It's like people that know me personally know it's like wow, yeah, Caleb's a aggressive person. He sells shit with his fucking hands. It's like, and the second I turn 21, I'm gonna be selling something with a heater, like pretty much. But it's like whatever, dude. No, I don't care. Like I'm just trying to live my life and just get on with it, you know. But I'm trying to stay focused on the positives. Like the positives. I get the chance to go to Italy. Not the fact that I'm nervous about it. I try not to focus on that. I try to focus on the fact that I get to go to Italy. Right? It's like I'm the first person in my family that gets to go to Italy and France. My dad went to London when he was in high school. Then again, that's when London actually was a good place to go to. Now it's just a shitty place to be at. Well, then again, that's anything in the UK. I'm trying to look at shit in a positive, view. It's like I'm here at college. This is my last semester. I'm gonna make the fucking most of it. Obviously, I don't go to parties. I don't like people. Why would I be surrounded by people? That's it's counterintuitive. It's stupid. But like, I, I tried new experiences. I've done different things. And guess what? My old roommate, Matt, from last year, great guy. He gave me an idea for like a weekend thing, and I'm gonna probably do it. Let me see, because it's like I'm busy the 4th, the 11th, the 18th. I'm going camping, so that's gonna be hella fun. I might try to go on Sunday then, because that's Orthodox Easter. No, can't do that. I might go on the 19th, because that's on Sunday, right? Because the thing that sucks is I have not too many. No, I don't have too much time left at the school, so it's like I have to make the most of it here before I go back home. Because I ain't coming back up. Hell no. Yeah, I might tell the lunch ladies, yeah, I'm coming back up. Yeah, I'll come back up. No, I don't plan on coming back up. I don't like Williamsport. I don't like the people in it. Right? It's whatever. But I try to do the most of my life. I try to live positively. This is going up tonight, by the way, and tomorrow I will be recording another video, hopefully after 3 or after 4, and it will be up hopefully before 6. Hopefully. I don't know. I got work tomorrow. That's all I know. Right after class. But that's going to be it. So, this is going to go up soon. Within probably the hour, most likely. It's 7:58 as I'm recording this, like at the end. But this was a super long video. But then again, this was a rant. This was just just talking about shit. But pretty much live life positively. Just because you have hey man, just because it rains for 1 hour in a day, does it ruin that whole day? No, it doesn't. It could be sunny and shit, right? It could be sunny. Birds are chirping, 72 degrees. Ice cream in hand. An hour, a little rainstorm, a little cloud on the sky. Is a little cloud going to ruin your beautiful 72-degree day? I would fucking hope not. So don't let it ruin your goddamn week. Stay positive, bro. Because guess what? As long as you got God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, best friends, guess what? You will have a great day. You will have a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year, a great life, And hey, if you got a little to help you get by, it helps the motherfucker get by. If you got a little to get by, it helps the motherfucker get by. Enjoy your life. Have fun. Stay positive. Aries signing off. Oh, like seriously.